One of the things that I discovered, to my shock, is how much time we waste on really irrelevant activities. For example, I caught myself spending time on social media. And I might be spending, half an hour, 45 minutes, sometimes an hour, or I might be commuting for half an hour to an hour a day and back and forth. And then when I was trying to fit my whole life in 24 hours, I didn't have room for an hour here and an hour there on activities that don't add to my fulfillment of life, because there's so much to put in there. There's just so much life to live. And I even take like this 1 hour. How much is this hour is costing me? So I said, okay, if I'm living my whole life in 24 hours, that's like living your whole life, let's say in about 100 years. Let's say your life is 100 years. So that's like every hour represents 4 years of my life. So if I waste 1 hour on social media or on commuting or doing something that is not really meaningful, I've wasted 4 years of my life if I do that every day. 4 years of my life. And it's not just 4 years of my life. There are many years that I have to spend sleeping. There are many years I have to spend working, hygiene, and things that are necessary. My actual leisure time, where I am free to do the things that are truly meaningful, are a very small percentage. So that 1 hour is not only 1 out of 24. That might be 1 out of 5 hours or out of 4 hours that are truly meaningful. So I am now wasting 25% of my life on what? If you take something like social media, for example, it is designed by its nature to seduce you into being stuck and reading this and reading that and this fact and that fact and fact. Yeah, it's interesting because that's our nature. It's no different than a moth being attracted to light, and it goes to it and dies. So it's not that our nature is wrong. It's that we are allowing things to abuse it and in the process lose out on life. So I had to think about protecting myself from that. So I was able to put things in and fill my day in such a way that I didn't have time for those things. If I did have to connect on social media, if I did have to look at my email, for example, I would put like time slots that I would pre-arrange in advance that I feel are important. I need to touch base, let's say, by the morning. So I'm going to do it once, let's say, at 11:30, maybe once at 4:30, and once at another time. And it's going to be 15 minutes, 20 minutes, no matter what is that. And try that out. And it may not work initially, and you have to work at it again. But these are the things that become evident that normally we just waste our life 1 hour at a time without realizing how it adds up in the end. You start saving on commute times. You start putting things together. I can do my music lessons with Nyla's lessons. I can do my languages with this. I can do my walking with that. It could be this family member one day. Next week is going to be another family member. Another day is going to be Nyla. Another day is going to be a big lunch with dinner with everybody. But that activity, and before you know it, everything that ever was meaningful to you in your life is incorporated in your daily routine. And the magic behind that is you don't feel like you're missing out. You're not afraid that you are going to not do the things that you wanted to do. You will not have the time to enjoy life like you were supposed to when you retire or when you make the money or when you have this relationship. It's actually just happening every day. And you have this feeling like you're not missing out. You're not losing out. Life is not just running by you. Life is your friend.